YouTube? BeStillMan back here with another video, and in this video I'm going to be talking about the new changes that came to special ammo, and mostly to do with Trials of Osiris. So I played a lot of Trials this weekend. I tried to go flawless. I got like two, 3 runs in. Didn't go flawless though. About 3 different groups of people. I've been actually looking to make like a competitive team, or just a team that that I can do well with, and so I've been recruiting a couple people. I found a couple people that might be pretty good, but I was looking to make an actual like competitive team. So if you are pretty good and maybe are interested in this, then just comment down below, just saying that you might want to try out or something. I don't know. It's still kind of a thing I'm debating about, because it's kind of hard to find people that you are comfortable with playing with. It's not always easy to find those people, and a lot of people just don't play well together compared to other people. So I'm just trying to find at least 2 other guys. I think I have at least maybe 1 player that for sure I'm gonna play with. So, well, that's not the point. I'm talking about special ammo, and I really liked it. But there was a problem with people running sidearms first round and then switching to their snipers second round to get ammo, or just starting out with icebreakers. There's a lot of icebreakers. So I who was it? Was it on I think it was Planet Destiny or something. Yeah, I think it was Tefty Tef said that that it would be smart if like you just if you switched secondary weapons, it would only get rid of the ammo if you switch weapon types. So if you switch from sidearm to sidearm, then it would keep the ammo. But if you switch sidearm to sniper, then it would not keep the ammo. So that was pretty smart, and it kind of made it so if you can change your secondary weapon or your special weapon, but it has to be the same. It made sense just because it eliminated like glitches. But with the icebreaker, you could still do that one, because you could switch from the icebreaker and then switch to the OP 1,000-yard stare later on. So I still thought it was a pretty good idea. It'll eliminate some of the problems, because sidearms you can have like a 320 sidearm, but you can't have a 320 icebreaker because it's year 1. So I don't know why they didn't bring that back, to be honest. That was like one of my favorite year 1 weapons. But so as far as it felt first round and stuff, there was a lot of people who would just camp first round by the special and wait for it to spawn in. But I never really tried that. I know I played against a couple people who did, but I just grabbed special whenever I could, and I thought it went pretty well. I liked it because it kind of just took away the people who would just first round just snipe down every lane, and made you use your primary somewhat. And if you did camp special, like if you were really bad, like super bad with your primary and like super good with your secondary, I guess, then you probably would lose them. But it still wasn't like that bad. It just made the first couple rounds that you had to use your primary weapon to get those first couple kills, what I thought was really good and smart. I wish maybe that they'd cut out maybe as much ammo as you get from the special weapon crates, because then it just kind of eliminate less and just use. I wish special was just more of a thing where you would use it in like die-hard situations, like if they're getting the res, and you, like, so that's what I think. If they gave you less ammo, it would do, because you'd only have a few bullets, so you'd have to save it for those situations when it was really needed. Because right now you can just I get, like, if you have the boots like that I have, so if you get the boots that I have, it gives you 6 special bullets every time you pick up a sniper. Sometimes it gives you 4 without them. I still think it should give you like 2 or 3. That is just because I don't feel like people use their primaries enough, and if they do, it kind of eliminate like the spawn sniping, or revive sniping, I guess you could say, where they just revive and then immediately as they revive they just get sniped. And it could make it so if you did revive snipe them, that you don't have much bullets, so you can only do it a couple times. But you just make it so special was not your primary, because the primary, I feel like, is more like your secondary weapon, and your secondary is more like your primary weapon for some people. because a lot of people just run around with snipers. And I even got a couple kills where I just no scope sniped and then meleeed, which I'll play in the background. I also got one round where I just killed the whole team with a sniper, and it was kind of ridiculous. I mean, I think that's okay. I mean, they were really bad and they were all grouped up in the same spot. But I feel like people can do that even if they're not like that. They can just knock down the whole enemy team way too fast. And that's where, if primaries were a bigger thing, it'd just make it more strategic than just boom, dead. And that's what I did a lot of with when I play Trials, is we try to get a pick with the sniper or just some sort of pick, but mostly you'd use a sniper because that's the easiest thing to do it with. And you'd get a pick and then you just rush the orb. So then it was a 3v2. I think that was kind of the smartest thing to do, because they're at the disadvantage and they had to get one kill and then it'd still be a 2v2. So then we'd all kind of group up and go around that orb, and it worked out pretty well. A lot of the problem was just getting picks and just constant icebreakers and snipers. First round was pretty frustrating, and it just was kind of hard when you'd be in a position, get sniped, because you don't even know where they're coming from, and then you just die. They'd just be staring at every single possible way that you could challenge them, and it got kind of annoying and frustrating at times, just because you really couldn't do anything unless you challenged them back with the sniper and killed one of them. And then it'd kind of make them frantic, because if they're all staring down, there's nothing you can do, and they can just kill you every time. So, but I did really like the change to special ammo. I like how sidearms kind of kept theirs. A lot of people were kind of like just confused about that, but I liked it because sidearms are pretty terrible, and if you wanted to use them, if you were at least a fan of sidearms, you could use them now. And I've used it once. I've literally used it once, and that was when the Taken King first came out and they gave you the blue sidearm just to try it out. Dismantled it, and I've literally never used the sidearm since. Every sidearm I've ever gotten, I think I've only gotten 2 legendary sidearms. No idea why, but this is the only ones I've ever gotten. So yeah, but I did really like the changes. The thing they need to fix would probably be icebreakers. I don't really know what to do with that. I don't really know how you could fix that. It does drop their light a lot, but also I heard that when I was playing, a guy told me that if you're 10 light below one of the guys and they're using a black spindle, they can one-shot body shot you. So if you're in Trials and you notice that one guy's pretty low light, and I was actually kind of low light because I was playing on my Warlock, but if you notice that they're low light, I'd just take out a black spindle and you could one-shot body shot them. So, but yeah, I did like the changes. I thought they were pretty good. It's not final, like the problem isn't solved with special, but it was one really good step to making people use their primaries more. So I thought it was a good decision, just because special is just too common, and like especially back when shotguns were just flooding everywhere and there was no 1,000-yard stare, you could just run around with shotguns. You'd never even pull out your primary, you just blink shotgun. But I thought it was one good step. They're getting there. And I think they had a new CEO, I think now, so maybe that's why. But if it is with the new CEO, I think he's smart in that they're moving towards the right direction. And they are like accomplishing what the problems are in the Destiny community. So if you did enjoy, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. This has been BeStillMan, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.